Rastafari, Blessed Fyah, Blessed Fyah Culture Shop. Love every time to the inhabitants of the earth, yeah. Peace, love, unity, honor, respect, loyalty, dignity, integrity, the cardinal rules, faith in the Most High. Jah Rastafari. Bless. I came through the hallway, I walked through this place and I said, man, what is this place, man, you know? And it's like, yo, it's the getaway from everything, man. And I was like, wow, you guys have rooms for rent? And they said, yeah, we might have one left, you know, we might have one left. I'll go talk to the manager, which is Smitty, you know? So we go all the way down the hallway, all the way to the last room, and before the footage is done, we'll go down to the first room. I have rented the second room, the third room, and now this room now. We walked all the way down the hallway, and we go and see Smitty. Smitty's playing the drums, and he's this white guy with these dreadlocks, and I walk in the room, and I say, wait, hold on. He's playing the drums. I'm saying, yo, are you a Rasta? And he says, man, yeah, I praise Jah, you know. And I say, whoa, hold on. This is your place. He's still playing the drums. And I say, yo, man, this is your place. He said, yeah, this is my place, man. I said, yo, you got a room for rent? And he said, this is the last one. I said, I'll take it, man, you know. So much that I left my debit card there, Ras, that night, Rasta. Walked out the place, left my wallet, left my debit card. I was so on a high vibration, man, because to be able to get away from Babylon and to be able to get away from the streets, you can't run in the streets. Every corner you hit, you know, 4 brothers on the corner is now some kind of gang. And it's just your partners coming together. You might be going to a spelling bee championship, to ask class, but they think you're doing some kind of malice or some kind of bad behavior and thing. But when 4 soldiers organize on the corner and 4 policemen, it's okay. People wave at them and say, hi, officer, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm so glad you're out here in the community, and I feel so much safer. So this place was put together for those artists and creative ones that needed a place to be able to get away from the so-called society. So you better believe it, Blessed was here 25 hours a day. You know, see, it as I woke up, as I came here, as I'm beating my drum, as I'm praying, lighting up the room. And after that, we came together and we melted together, all the different creative entities here. And some want to stay children and some want to grow as man. So those that wanted to grow as man and woman excelled in what they did. And those that wanted to stay as children are still finding the way to become man and woman too as well. So Blessed Fyah Culture Shop was grown out of a recording studio, basically. It had nothing to do with the shop. I came here to do music. And as the bicycle shop is there, is as these brothers and we're getting closer and closer, the bicycle shop goes down. The studio goes down. We moved the studio in Ontario, and now this building is just sitting here with all these creative people that are struggling for some kind of foundation and grab on society where they can excel in what they do. And a brethren of mine, again, Ras Smithy, the same person beating the drums when I meet him, Rastafari, tell me, yeah, Ras, you want a wall? You can have a wall right there, Ras. You know? And I say, a wall, brethren? You're going to give me a wall? I'll turn into a shop, my brother? So, as you see, even to this day, Blessed Fyah Culture Shop. The shirt remains, Blessed Fyah. Africa's always your best friend. And now we're on to bigger and better things too as well. The Lord blesses and He keeps His children in a certain focus pattern, a certain focus behavior. And this is where we want to be in life. We want to be in accordance with the Most High. We don't want to fight man down, we want to fight the evil down. So Jah put us in a situation to think that I was going to just make music here, to think I was going to put this bicycle together and have all these things here. And in turn, what it really was for is the birth of a center. No, like we were talking about earlier, if I had ever slipped and ever backslided on anything I was doing, then I would have never gotten to this point here. And that's what I give thanks for, you know. So a brethren of mine, Ross Christian Emmanuel, which is, he calls himself, you know, my artist, but he's really the artist for the Almighty, you know. He came forward and he told me, actually I'll tell you the story, we got time, right? Yeah, man, I'll tell you the story of my brother, yeah. So, Virgin and I are down at the smoke shop in Upland here, and we walk in and we see this Rasta with his woman, with his empress. And I just got the room, and I'm saying, yo, we need to get a camp together. You know, all the Rastas are on here, all the conscious people, you know, we need to get them united, you know? So my brother's like, yo, look at that brother right there. I said, yo, man, that is a Rasta man right there, man. Let's go talk to him. So I go and talk to him, and he introduces himself as Ras Christian Emmanuel. Good brother, you know? And I say, yo, brother, I'm starting some musical works. I'm starting a band. Do you play music? Do you do anything? He said, yeah, Ras, I play the guitar. So I said, nice, man. I'm going to hold rehearsal and auditions this weekend. I said, come forward, brother. Come jam out. Come rock with the brethren, you know? He said, cool. I give thanks for that, you know? So the brethren comes forward to this place now. At this time, this room completely had white walls. Completely. All white walls. There was no king and queen up. There was nothing on the walls. It was just white at the time with flags. I had flags up at the time, you know? So the brethren comes forward for the auditions. And so I put a guitar in his hand, and my whole band that I had put together was here already. And we started rocking. And I said, just come in whenever you want to, man. We'll just keep the rhythm. Whenever you want to, just jump in, you know? He says, okay, Ras. I said, you want to tune up? He said, no, I'm okay. I don't need to tune up, man. I'm okay. I got this, man. I said, oh, I never really met a musician that doesn't tune up, man. Wow, you're good, man. No problem, Ras, you know? So here we start off. I check. Things nice, man. Man, feeling it. Yeah. Rastafari. We look at him like, yo, Ras, you gonna come in yet? And check. And he comes in. Thump. I was like, it's okay, brother. Don't worry, Ras. You need to smoke or something, Ras? You can just take a smoke and relax, man. Don't worry about it, man, you know? He said, no, I'm cool. I just need to warm up. I said, you sure you don't want to tune up, Ras? He said, no, I'm okay. I just need to warm up. I said, all right, Ras, we'll start it again, Rasta. Check. And I was getting sweet, man, like honey, Rasta, man. And I said, yo, man, you gonna come in, Rasta, man? So he come and he said, hey, darn. I said, Ras, Brethren, can you? He said, oh, Brethren, I haven't played the guitar in a long time, man. You know, you have to excuse me, you know, Ras, like, it's been like about a year and a half since I played. And I said, but can you play the guitar, Rasta? And he said, honestly, no. He said, I can't. He said, but I wanted to make a way to find out who you were, Bridget, and I knew it was some positive works you guys were doing. So when you told me I can do something, you asked me if I can play music, I say yes. Because I want to be able to sit down with you, Bridget. And I was like, man, yo, you have some serious heart, Ras, because we're lions, man. We'll scratch your face off, Bridget, you know? Like, you're kind of wasting our time, but at the same time, like, it's cool because you're like a young lion here, man. No, we appreciate that. And I said, but Bridget, like, we're really serious about this music, so you can come down on the weekends because we'll beat drum and we'll praise Jah on Saturday mornings at 7 in the morning. Ras, you can come down, Ras, start the day off with us, Ras. But when it comes to anything else, Ras, I'll give you a call. So he's walking out now. And he opens his book to put in like the number or something like that. And out of the book, and I said, Bridget, who did that? And he said, Ras, oh, that's just some of my artwork. And I said, what? And all of us look at each other and say, what artwork you talking about, Ras? So he opens up his book now, my Bridget. And here comes what you see on the wall now. This became this too as well. I said if the lion's in the sun, he has to be just a little darker, Rasta. Because he can't be in the sun and he don't get dark, my Bridget. And we put the ice green and gold flag up too as well on top of it too. So we went through here and we started working on the wall, and I said, Ras, we need to make an oasis of where you see herb and coconut tree and clouds that are lined with red, gold and green. And out of respect, a depiction of the Ark of the Covenant too as well. And His Imperial Majesty, King Alpha and Queen Omega. Jah Rastafari, Empress Mene Nasfa. So as a brethren comes and says he comes as one thing, is as he's really supposed to come as another. So we begin to start with a place where all Rastafarians can come together, all conscious ones, whatever walks of life, can come together and beat drum and partake in consciousness and holy works, with Babylon right outside, not knowing anything at all. This has been the blessings of the shop. So as you see instruments. This used to be lined with benches and brethren sitting here, no shirts, chalice bunning, herb ablaze, Rastafari, every time. That's the vibrations, the higher heights, you know? It's the higher heights, the same heights we'll bring to the new culture center too as well. And now we know who can do what too as well. You know, see it? It's no longer, Bridget, can you play some music? And the man said yes. And when you come, it's donk. Now we know who's the artist, who can do things. We know who's strong, we know who's weak. We know who we need to work on, who we need to put in positions of leadership too as well. The children will be able to be more educated, more focused, more balanced. The wives will love their husbands more. The husbands will love their wives more. The families will respect one another more. Because we have somewhere to go other than denominational. Everyone feels as if the only organization you can do is church. And church and state was... Anyways, that's another topic, yeah. But when it comes down to it, now you have a place where you can learn skills, learn arts, learn craft, learn music, and teach too as well, because each one teach one. So you'll have builders of society that come forward. The Lord will bring. They say if you build it, they will come. So we're just focused on making sure we stay as clean as possible so we can receive all of the blessings, so we can redistribute them too as well. And that's what the Blessed Fyah is for. That's why we never went into something where we want to have English, Blessed Fyah Culture Shop, Blessed Fyah, look who I am. Because it's bigger than us. It's always bigger than us. And Africa is the only continent that's rooted. Look at your plate tectonics. All of the other continents can drift. Africa's the only one that's rooted to the mantle. So if we know that's the cradle of civilization and is rooted to the mantle of the earth too as well, then it must be our original home. Now from that, earthquakes and disasters, so-called disasters, happen when we spread amongst the earth and we trod the earth. We know where home is. So at this Culture Center, we will learn about all the indigenous cultures. The Olmecs, the Taínos, the Aztecs, the Incans, the Hutus, the Tutsis, the Zulus, whoever man has come from in their 8 fathers, we will find the link of our past and bring it together for our future. Yes. Yeah, man. Rastafari.